Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode. So this might be just a very fast video. I just got Cleopatra, my albino boa, in shed, which rarely happens. So figured I would just try to get what I can with her. Hopefully it's a full shed. And we'll just kind of see what happens. Normally she sheds out when I'm at work or when I'm sleeping. Not just her, but any snake in general. But as she's slowly working that skin off of her, I'll just show you guys around real fast at just a couple of snakes. My normal boa is doing pretty well in a 4-footer, which isn't too bad, and the Argentine, who's probably in a horrible mood, is deep blue and shed, so not gonna mess with her. I'm gonna be feeding her a large rat here in the next couple of days because she definitely needs to be bumped up on the food. So let's just watch her and enjoy. Alright guys, so we are back with the albino. This is the same time frame as I was feeding my other snakes. If you have not watched my previous video to this one, I would highly recommend watching that one because after I show you her, I'm going to go over and show you the 2 snakes that did not eat in that video and they just ate like 5 seconds ago. So we saw her for a little bit on the end of the last video. The whole time I was in here, she like stopped halfway. And then the second I leave, I was gone editing and putting up the other video, and which was probably 20 minutes to 30 minutes, and boom, sheds out perfectly. And then of course, with the lights off, the Guyana and the Burmese eats. So interesting how some snakes like to do things in complete darkness while others are perfectly fine doing things with the lights on. So she is looking amazing. Look at this shed. Huge, awesome shed. So it's still wet from the humidity, and I'll lay this out on the table. It did rip a little bit under her jawline, but we do have 2 perfect eye caps right here. I'm not even paying attention to the camera, I'm just looking at the eye cap, and eye cap is somewhere. I think it fell. but dang, that's huge. Look at that. Look at that. Huge, awesome, perfect. Keeping this, keeping it. I'm gonna let this dry. Nice. I like the belly scales on it because you can see that. And on the top, it's hard to see since she's an albino, but on my other morse that are like clearly have stuff, you know, pretty good markings and stuff, you can actually see the peaks and the saddles and stuff on the top of the shed. Dang. So as we all know, or if you don't know, the sheds are normally 10% larger than the actual snake. So this is impossible to do with one hand on this camera. So if you take the shed out and you measure the shed, you're going to get a longer reading than what the actual snake is. So don't always go off of that, because if you have a 13-foot shed, you might have a 9 to 10-foot snake. Let's see if I can get her in the camera the right way. Man, she's beautiful. Perfect shed. You guys are the first to see her come out of shed. Haven't even posted her up on Instagram yet. I love the whites back by the peaks. And for 2016, her tail is bright. Obviously, she's fresh out of shed, so her colors will be more vibrant than they will be tomorrow or the next day, or however long it is. So I really want to set her down. This is definitely a challenge to do with one hand and a camera, since she's not huge, but she's definitely big and she's definitely strong. Well, strongish, I should say. Don't want her ruining her shed, but albinos are insane. So this is the call line. I believe it's pronounced call. Awesome tail on her. So like I said, this will probably be a semi-fast video. Just want to show you guys something a little bit different that's going on other than feeding videos and then some interaction. So this is kind of like an interaction video. But she is, I know I keep on saying that, but man, her colors are popping. Insane. Fresh skin on this lady. So there we go. And if you guys are watching this and you guys are in that group that are reporting my videos and trying to get my page shut down, just got an email saying that my last couple videos, 2 or 3 videos that you guys reported that were shut down, I appealed them. They got accepted. They got reinstated. So those are back up and running. So YouTube is on my side. I'm like the smallest YouTube guy around. I don't understand why people are trying to shut me down. Whatever. But I won't go down without a fight. So if you are reporting my videos, just know that YouTube is not shutting me down. Not yet. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you. Man, was my face all closed up like that? Probably. So, as I said on the last video, she did not eat. Threw the rat in there. Boom. Went and edited my video, shut all the lights off. She ate. No rat. Still no lump. Even on a weaned rat, there's no lump on her. So, that is interesting. She's a November 2019, so she's not even that old. And if she's already crushing weans with no lump, man, she's gonna make me go broke on food. That's for sure. Number 2, the Guyana, the holy grail of the boa constrictors, as I'm told. Man, I got too many wires around here. So, no rat. She's all bundled up back here. She ate. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I know my last video was super long. I didn't want to make it any longer because I know people just aren't going to watch it. A lot of people just don't have time for 40-minute videos, and I know people probably don't even have time for 30-minute videos. I try to make short videos, but it just cannot happen. And I'm not going to apologize for it. So, I mean, I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot of snakes. My feedings fall under a lot at the same time. So, I have been in the last week or two. She's super kind of fat in the back, so she's probably got a big old poop coming out. I have been in the last couple feeding videos breaking them down, but I don't know if I'm going to be doing that often. And she is hungry. Whenever they start to like kind of make that S form, like at the very top of their neck, and they start bobbing a little bit, they're going to strike. It's definitely a food response too. So hopefully when I get her on the larges, she calms down. And that should be soon, but you guys will know that when it happens. And I still need to clean her out. There's a ton of bedding underneath here from the last time. And so it's just super messy dealing with bedding, especially with big snakes. But done with rambling. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a safe day. Have an awesome week. And I appreciate your guys' support.